The only thing a man can control in his life is his mind. Yet, knowing this, most people still give control of their mind away without even realizing it. One opinion makes them question their path. One distraction steals the hour they were supposed to use to build their future. And slowly, they stop living from intention. They start living from reaction. They wake up with no clear command over their own attention, no clear direction on where they want to go. They reach for the phone before they reach for their purpose. And then they wonder why they feel lost, why they feel behind. But what they don't realize is a distracted mind creates a distracted life. If your mind is pulled in 10 different directions, your life will follow. If your attention belongs to everything except your purpose, your future will be built by everything except your purpose. That is why you must take control of your mind. Not tomorrow, now. Because now is the only moment you have. The world is not waiting for you to become focused. It is actively training you to stay distracted. Every day, something is trying to decide what you look at, what you care about, what you compare yourself to. And if you are not careful, you will mistake those borrowed thoughts for your own. You will believe things without knowing where those beliefs came from. You will chase things you never truly wanted. Most people do not even choose what they think about anymore. They open a screen, and an algorithm decides where their focus goes. That is not freedom. That is mental surrender. And a man who surrenders his mind surrenders the direction of his life. Because your mind is the command center, it is the place where discipline begins, where focus begins, and where weakness is either challenged or obeyed. If you do not control your brain will control you. It will chase comfort. It will search for easy dopamine. It will drag you toward whatever gives the easiest reward. And if you never train it, you will spend your life being pushed around by every distraction, every piece of noise that you come across. Like a feather in the wind, no direction, no command, no inner authority, just reacting to whatever life throws at you. That is not how a man becomes strong. That is not how a man builds himself. You have to be in command. You have to tell your mind where you are going. You have to tell it what matters. Because the mind can be trained, but it will not train itself. If you struggle to focus, your mind needs training. There is nothing shameful about that, but there is something dangerous about refusing to admit it. Because modern life is attacking your mind constantly. Distraction, entertainment, comparison, random opinions from people who do not know you and do not care where your life ends up. You have to ask yourself a serious question. Do the things shaping your mind actually care about your future? Does the algorithm care about your purpose? Do the random voices online care about your well-being? Probably not. So why would you hand them the keys to your inner world? Why would you let something that does not love you decide what you focus on? Why would you allow your most valuable asset to be trained by systems built to keep you stuck, distracted, and coming back for more? Your mind is your greatest asset. It makes no sense to turn it into your enemy. It makes no sense to let it become weak, anxious, and distracted when everything you want will require the exact opposite. You must understand that you cannot control everything in life. You cannot control other people. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control every circumstance that enters your day. But you can control how you think. You can control what you allow to enter. And you can control what you keep feeding. But this is where most people lose. They focus on what they do not want. What went wrong? Who hurt them? What happened in the past? And the more they focus on those things, the more those things grow inside them. But to take control of your mind, you must focus on what you want and how to get it, not what you fear. So ask yourself, what is it that you want out of life? How are you going to get there? What must you do today? What habit must be built? What distraction must be removed? That is command. A man with command does not let distraction become an excuse. He observes the mind, corrects it, trains it, because comfort creates stagnation and discomfort creates growth. The uncomfortable things you avoid are usually the things that would change you. The hard conversation, the focused hour. You think discomfort is the enemy because your mind has been trained to chase ease. But discomfort is often the doorway. It is the place where the mind learns that it does not have to follow the easiest distraction. It is where you prove that you can move even while you're scared. Because you are not always going to feel ready. But when conditions are not perfect and you still show up, you become stronger. That is how the mind is trained. By showing up when you have every reason not to. So before you take the day off, ask yourself honestly, do I need rest, or am I looking for an excuse? Is my body tired, or is my mind looking for an easy way out? Because there is a difference. A man who is focused learns that difference, because he knows recovery is important. But this can easily become an excuse. It can tell you to rest when you are really hiding. And the mindset like this is why many people never see what their best effort looks like. They say they tried, but their version of trying was shallow. They gave just enough effort to convince themselves they were not lazy, but not enough to change their life. You must ask yourself the truth. Have you actually given your best? There is a version of you that cuts distractions, shows up daily, studies the mistakes, and refuses to keep repeating the same excuses. But most people have never met that version of themselves, and that should bother you, because you only get one life, and wasting it is dangerous. People who died yesterday had plans for today. They had messages they were going to send, changes they were going to make, habits they were going to fix eventually. But eventually is not promised. Action and progress wait for nobody. Graveyards are full of people who thought they had more time. And one of the deepest regrets a person can carry is not simply dying. It is dying with unused potential. Reaching the end and seeing the person you were supposed to become, but never became. The life you could have built. That is why urgency matters. Not panic. Urgency. The awareness that today counts. That the future version of you is being built or buried by what your mind keeps returning to. If you want an ordinary life, ordinary habits are enough. But if you want an extraordinary life, you cannot keep living like everyone else. You cannot let your mind be trained by the same distractions that keep everyone else stuck. You cannot expect greatness while giving your focus to comfort, comparison, entertainment, and shallow effort. If you live like everyone else, you cannot be shocked when your life looks like everyone else's. To become different, you have to think differently. You have to choose differently. And yes, some people will judge you for that. Some people may not understand your discipline. They may call you obsessed. They may question why you are changing and even try to pull you back. But this is normal. The nail that sticks out is the one that gets hammered. If nobody ever judges or questions you, you may simply still be hiding inside the crowd. Greatness often requires being misunderstood, because your drive will not make sense to people who have already made peace with an ordinary life. Let them misunderstand. Your job is not to be understood by everyone. Your job is to take control of your mind and build the life you said mattered. So start today. Tell your mind where you are going. Tell it what you will focus on. Cut the distractions that are keeping you stuck. Stop letting fear decide your choices. Stop letting the world decide who you become. Take the actions you need to take. Then do it again tomorrow, and again the next day. Because consistency creates compounding growth. And if you try every day, you never miss the lucky day when opportunity appears. Consistency gives your future more chances to open. Motivation may help you begin, but discipline is what allows you to endure. And discipline begins in the mind, in the decision to take command, in the refusal to drift, in the humility to admit you could do more. So guard your mind, train your attention. Choose discomfort when it builds you. Use hard days as the story you will tell one day. Let the challenge make the hero stronger. Because winners define themselves by what they made happen, not by what happened to them. You cannot control everything that touches your life, but you can control the mind that responds to it. And once a man controls his mind, he stops being carried by the wind. He starts choosing the direction.